the topic, it looks like, of succession planning. You mentioned, Paul, succession planning being a benefit of strategic absence. How might this apply to a non-owner within the organization? Could you elaborate on that?
Yes. Mostly when we say succession planning, you're probably thinking, well, I got to be an owner in order to practice succession planning. And maybe that's true by the strict definition of the word, but I think there's a broader application to it, Rob. So if you think in terms of succession planning, it's usually the people who come after us. So if you work in a way that you're indispensable in your work, in your department, whatever it is, that may appear like job security to you, and maybe there's some truth to that. But there's also a downside to that that some people don't consider. If your department can't run without you, if you're indispensable in that area, what's the likelihood that your bosses, if you have them, your superiors, are wanting to promote you? First of all, you've not developed your department to run without you, and they don't want to pull you out of there because they don't have anybody else who could step in and take your place. So while you're making yourself maybe indispensable, you're also limiting your upside potential within an organization or within your career. So I would encourage our listeners to think of not just ownership succession, but also how can I advance in my career and how can I build my department so I can develop others and move on to bigger and better things. I like that approach better because it's not defensive, it's more offensive and proactive in regard to our career. So think of succession planning as a way to build your career, whether you're the owner or not.
Great. And then, Paul, you laid out the three pipes that connect with one another: preparation, out of the office, returning, with a list of questions underneath each of those. Now, would you suggest involving others in determining the answers to some of those questions?